Alright, looks like we're live. We've got sound. That's a good sign. I'll give it a minute. Woo! Let's go! Here we are, Reaping Peninsula now. Before we dive into Stormveil, there are a couple of things we have to do. One, we have a dragon. So we can use the dragon as a warm-up fight. The other thing, we have to go to the Sending Gate. So that's how we'll start. By taking down the dragon. We'll be taking down the dragon. No. Where am I? Okay. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom time. We need the mushrooms. Now if we get all sneaky, we can hear them. Oh, no, get out of the way, dog. We're trying to be sneaky. We can hear them talking about a Geel of the lake. Can you hear it? A Geel, oh, a Geel. We needed that. A Geel. Flame of a Geel. But we haven't actually summoned the dragon, so you can see we still have the bonfire. I wonder if we can hear anything before the dragon smashes the party. There he is. I'm okay. Okay, head to the left, avoid the fire. We're doing alright. Missed a couple. Tail swipe. Let's go. And we got a bleed. Hang left. Alright, we can't make it to his face. We're just gonna have to beat him on the side. Oh, he hit us. Let's back up. Alright. Took a couple of hits, but overall, worked out pretty nicely. Let's see, I don't remember if I got the beetle over here. No, he's still there, so let's go grab him real quick. Go run! Unsheath. Very nice. We're doing alright. How's your day going? Alright. Dragon down. Third Church of America. Good times. Now the real reason I came here is because I want to get a torch. A magical torch. And it's not here, but it's in the area.
I smell it. Death.
Whoa.
Feed it me.
Saying I smell.
Tarnished, I shall grant thee. Eye and claw, feed me.
Alright. New puppy friend made. We are not gonna fight that dragon yet. We can leave him for later. We have nearly 55k runes, and I figured I don't want to level up until after Margit, simply because I don't want to be like overly leveled. So it is a bit of a risk, but it's a risk that I don't mind. Hmm. I don't know, I wasn't counting on it being nighttime, so it's a little concerning. Just want to get across the bridge. I don't even want to fight him yet. We'll try to get across, see what happens. Okay, we're safe. Now there are ways to cheese him to make him fall off the side, but I kind of enjoy fighting him. Hey Gaz, doing well, yourself? Just popped over real quick into Kaled to meet Garank and do a few things here. Nothing too crazy. Had to jump into the tower to escape the cavalry. Now there are ways to cheese him, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather fight him properly. Even if it's gonna cost me my life later. But for now, we're just relaxing. There is one boss that I am gonna try to fight that is a little bit more difficult. And that is the tree spirit down here by the tree. He's the tougher of the Kaled tree spirits. I've got fire and quick step, so even if it takes a few tries, we should be able to get him. That being said, before we do that, let us go and grab the Grace by the fort. We'll come back to the fort later. For now, just want the Grace. And we're gonna put everything on the line. Against the tree spirit over here. See how we do. Thank you, thank you. Dragon fight did go well. Alright, take our energy drink, our pre-workout. Yeah. I shouldn't have gone for the third hit. That's fine. See, it's not that I have any doubts that I can beat him. It's that he can one-shot me. So that's the part that makes him an interesting fight. So I basically have to do the fight perfectly. So we're gonna try that again. Alright. Only gonna do 2 hits. 1, 2. Oh, no. I got hit by a little bit of the splash zone. You know what? I should probably save him for later, because I already have a lot of runes, and I'll fight him after Margit, because I don't want to end up getting like 80,000 runes, and I don't plan on leveling up until after Margit. So let's put a pause in. We'll put a pin in him. It'll be fine. Because there is an item over here that I do want to get. It's a torch, a magical torch, the best torch. Later on, we can see about using bubbles to kill the dragons. But in the meantime... Oh. Don't worry, I have 0 doubts that I can beat that one tree spirit, but I was thinking about the runes. We're gonna end up with like 100,000 runes, and we're not even at... Well, we're still at level 30. So, instead, we're gonna be a little bit more practical. I'm not actually trying to make the game harder for myself, but I don't want to make it like overly easy either, you know? No, don't run, don't run! Don't run! I just want the contents of your ball! Yep. Okay, bye! We're good, we're good. Yeah, it would have to be a 0 hit fight because he'll one-shot me with any hit. So that is true. Oh. There we go. Those guys were getting a little stressful.
Well, it's been an age. How can I help?
Alright, we want the ritual. These guys, because I like those. Spiked, why not? This is the torch, the beast repellent torch. Very good stuff. Sure, why not? We might be able to do some fashion stuff with that.
Have a safe.
Okay. Why we do what we do. Alright. And one last thing before Stormveil. Do we have a bow? Yes. Okay. Do we have arrows? Yes. Alright, yeah, we should be fine. We'll be fine. We might be fine. And we have Cure Poison. Okay, so instead of parrying, we're gonna go with defense. Okay. Was this a mistake? Alright. Okay, we're gonna let it go down and back up again, and then we're gonna jump down. Now let me know if you have ever done this. Best way of dealing with the imps. Move the fire pillar down. Turn on the lights. Any other imps? Guy's got big hair. We're gonna have to be a little bit sneaky here, because there's some big dudes that are kind of a problem. I have full faith in our abilities, but you can see him just kind of Kinda hanging out like a big old cockroach. And there's another one up there, but I guess we can't get the angle. Ah, they got me. It's fine. At this level, I try not to fight them because they're really strong compared to me. We can make it, 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 we can make it. Please, 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 please. So we're gonna wait for him to go up. Now, will we be able to recover our runes? Maybe. Maybe not. We have to drop the pillar again? Yeah, looks like it. So, I don't know if you know this, but the way Margit's shackle works is that it sends a big, like, hit signal that's coded to a really wide radius. And that is how Margit knows that he's like, oh no, they hit me with the shackle, I have to go down. But for whatever reason, it also hits these guys' pillars that will respond to anything from like light taps to even rolls. So like non-damaging hits will also register with them. And for whatever reason, that includes the shackle. And at this point, I think of it more, instead of a bug, I think of it more as a feature. I want my souls. Okay. Now we go back to parry mode. We're doing alright. Send it back down. And Get our stamina back. You know, after the amount of time spent farming that Banished Knight, this guy is... he's not that impressive. Alright, my recommendation for this is that you use the audio cues of whenever he hits the wall, and that's when you fire the arrow. Assuming he actually decides to go down. Oh, that one was too early. Gotta adjust the aim. He's turning around. And that's one less dude to worry about. So Suzanne, were you aware of this? I mean, I'm sure the answer is either yes or no, but curious. Nice. Good. Yeah, you have to let me know if I actually show you something that you haven't seen before, because I'm very curious. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, we'll take a drink. Oh, god damn it. All that time we spent in Caelid farming that one guy has us ready for the Banished Knights. Fuck's sake. Gotta watch out for that follow-up. Still got 3 flasks, so we should be okay for the fight. I'm fishing for the crits with the guard counter so I can heal myself. Okay. Boss fight. Let us switch to regen. We've also got some fire pots. Very nice. Should be a good time. Hey, I guess we're not taking the crit. Got Banished Knight Oleg. What? Oleg in the house. Alright, that went well. It's time. Hopefully I don't get blasted by the beetles. I mean, not the beetle, the ballista. Alright. Who's next? All right, let's try parrying. See if that works out for us. Maybe it will. I'll try parrying. That's a neat trick. Oh, that probably helps as well. Got our boy Rajier waiting in the wings. Not this time, cowboy. That's me.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
I'd be afraid to jump that high because, like, You know that landing is gonna suck when you hit the ground.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Jeez, that's not very nice.
It be Margit the Fell.
Oh, that? I mistimed that.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished. I shall remember thee, tarnished.
Better remember me.
With thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. The hands of a fell omen shall brook thee no.
Just a slight bit of scuff, but we got through. Now we can do both. It's very exciting. Alright, we're gonna swap the Ash of War here real quick. Where we have Quick Step, and we will put it back to Quick Step, but for now, let's go with Kick. Also, we can level up. Because that was a self-imposed rule I gave myself. Gonna do physical for now, and then later we'll do the other elemental things.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you?
I'm a pirate.
I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it.
Okay.
You'll breach the castle undetected.
The hole over here.
Fair enough. Yes, well, but of course.
Whatever. Open the gate, bruh.
The gates! Open the gates!
Okay. I just wanted to grab those items. I changed my mind. We're taking the side. Thank you, Gustok. Very kind of you to open the gates. Ooh, a thing. Just gonna grab the things. Okay, so we have birds to worry about, and for birds, we have Stormblade. Alright. It's a little rough, but just wanted to go around and grab the items. You never know when you're gonna need some bolts. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that item. Probably not gonna use a crossbow at all. If crossbows didn't suck, then, you know, let's say there's an argument for using it, but yeah. We got one there, one up there. I don't even know if that item is worth it. Oh, we got two up there. Ah, a 3. That's kind of worth it. Before we go down there, or up there, was there a way to get up here to the tower that I missed? Yes. I don't remember if there is anything good here. Since we're grabbing everything else, might as well try. Nope, no, it's just a fancy tower. Alright, switch back to our kick sword. Refresh. And on we go. Remember to always keep a nice healthy supply of butterflies and mushrooms. Foot claws kind of suck, but if you want to play like Wolverine, you know, that's a thing. I blew them up first. I have to be careful swinging my sword, because my sword does fire damage. Ooh, sleepy arrows. I will break all of your boxes. Okay, that was a mistake, but that's fine. That's fine. Huh. All right. I tell you, none of them can measure up to the one from Caelid. Like me and the Caelid guy, we're tight. I probably killed him more than 50 times. I see these guys and I'm like, how dare you stand where he stood? You don't even deserve to wear that armor. So dramatic. Mine was stronger. You know, we're pretty close to the bonfire, so using up a flask won't hurt. Brick hammer. Hell yeah. Nice shorts, buddy. Now, usually the best thing to do with that particular one is to avoid fighting him. On a different note, do we have any stone sword keys left? We have 9. Okay, we have more than I expected. Good. So we're just gonna leave him be for now. We've reset everything, but we are at a new bonfire. Grace. So, you know, we're doing alright. Got our little arrow. Got our fire. Alright, let's do some silliness, some shenanigans. My brother taught me this one. Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, it gives you 2 variations of the Marred Shield. That is interesting. Alright. I should try that Ash of War one day, but I need a pole arm for that. Oh, snap. You gonna go angel mode yet? I guess not. Because if he went angel mode, I was gonna see if I could get him to like fly off the edge. But he didn't, so no such luck. Back up here. This looks doable. Go to sleep, sweet prince. I'll do it. Zero issues cheesing him from above. I know what I'm good at. And these guys, at this point, I'm not that good. Ooh. Alright. Softened him up. Okay, we need more fire pots, but it was a good use of them. Dogs kind of suck, so using 100% protection. That's what we wanted, Misericorde. And now we got the elevator. We can do a few things. Alright, let's take inventory. What we got? Oh, alright, alright. We got plenty of stones. So, what I want to do is use a Misericorde as my number 2. We're gonna head back to Round Table, level some stuff up. Okay. So we're actually gonna put the kick onto Misericorde. So, put fire on it. We'll put, quick step back on our greatsword. And, we'll level up the Misericorde. I think it's +4, that's probably more than enough.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Okay. Strengthen armament. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 5. 5.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya.
Okay.
She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her lately. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Okay. Rampart Tower. One of the things I'm trying to do is just illustrate, like, you don't have to use, like, the crazy ashes of war to have a good time. Okay, do I have... Yes. Gravitas. Thank you for your feathers. Thank you for the greaves. For being sneaky. Okay. Oh, next week on Wednesday. That's when I fly. But I decided to give myself Monday and Tuesday off, so I might get some bonus early streams before I leave. It'd be a good time. Of course, I won't be taking any computer even capable of running Elden Ring. But that's probably for the best. Let me in! So you open it from the other side. Nice, we got a hood. I like how this guy's very confidently like, I didn't hear anything, but I need to watch the gate. Speaking of touching grass, I also need to cut grass, as in mow the lawn before I leave. Rude. And we've gone full circle and we've made it to the gate. Nice, we got some twos. Fair enough. Take a couple of hits. I'm gonna take a drink. Alright. Rough fight, but we made it. I will say this, I like that they drop the materials you need to craft fire pots. What a jerk. Now, technically, you don't have to do all this. You can just run past them. But it's fun. Damn. I nearly scuffed that. Hey, we got 3 flasks. We're fine. I've got my beast repellent torch. Rats are nice and chill. All right. Oh, and that guy. Hey, buddy. Buddy, do you know what's going on? He was just chilling. He was like, not a care in the world. Living in the moment. Fun fact. When you're using the Assassin's Crimson Dagger Talisman, which I am, certain enemies, when you do the crit using a dagger, it'll actually double proc the heal, so you'll get 2 heals out of a single crit. This only happens with very specific weapons. And very specific, like, different combinations of enemies and weapons. Jeez, that is a tough bird. So like with the Great Katana from the DLC, you can also get a double proc, but I don't know if it's... I don't remember the specific enemies.
Your only mistake was your choice of master. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly not one of Godric's lot.
Nope.
I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father.
Mm-hmm.
How utterly repellent this is.
Yes.
This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds.
So here's something...
If you intend to challenge, I ask you call upon the winds run foul with his deed. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight.
I wonder if her father, her adoptive father Gideon, sent her here because he wanted her to get the rune. Because he wanted to basically use her for the power. Just a thought. Oh, let's change it back to our quick step. A little bit of the blue juice. Ah! Ah! Giant! You're supposed to chase me. Okay. Thank you. Yep, see that? Double heal. I love that that's one of the few elevators that starts up raised, but isn't like, can't be activated from this side. Stormcaller! That's a good one. Crackpot. We're gonna have so many fire pots. Alright, let's see. How are we doing on smithing stones? 9. Okay. So we can take this guy to plus... well, plus 6. That's not too bad. Now I did skip meeting Rajier by jumping by doing the roof jump, but we're gonna see him at round table, so I'm not too worried about it. There's a banished knight. Just vibing with the birds. So we're just gonna leave him be, let him do his thing. Ooh, 2 times 3. So we could potentially get the dagger and the sword to both. If we have 12, yeah, we can get the dagger and the sword to plus 6. We can probably get one of the... yeah, we can get a couple of the other swords to plus 3 at least. Oh, someone's gonna go to plus 7. Look at that. We've got a second plus 3. I wonder how many people have died trying to get that. You know, fair. We are gonna item crafting. How many? We got 11. We got the beast repellent torch, so the annoying rats aren't as annoying. What a completely unique and original encounter. One of the reasons I like quick step is because you look cool dodging. And to me, that coolness factor is really what it's all about. Weird. Weird. Interesting. So I haven't spoken to Rajier, and there's nothing here. Yeah, let's do a quick thing. We'll go back to Rampart's Tower, because now I'm curious if talking to him, like, so we haven't beaten Godric. So... Hello, Rajier.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
The
you.
pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed.
No, I couldn't
I'm looking
tell.
for a little something here in the castle.
Tell me more.
I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle?
I think we want his
This
pants.
place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They
Like his
sacrifice our
pants
kind
and his
for
outfit.
grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a
I think that would go
purpose,
well
right?
for the pirate look.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune,
Yes.
are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace.
Yes.
Well, enjoy it while you can.
Yes.
I'm tarnished, like you.
Okay.
But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time.
Me neither.
Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the
Okay.
lands between. I'm privy to a few magical... Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
He's got a pleasant face. Good fella.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle.
Tell me more.
In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating that the
Yes.
Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Okay, bye. So now we go left side chamber. All right. Alright, we're back here. Now does his bloodstain appear? Ooh, new bloodstain. Jesus. Brutal. I wasn't sure if there was anything up on top. I want to say probably not, but we're gonna check. We're gonna make a brief stop at Round Table to level up our weapons, and then we're fighting the man, the myth, Godric the Grafted. There's also some things I want to test out. I've heard that the Beast Repellent Torch has a really, really strong stagger. So we can try that. Just to experiment. Okay, nothing here. Roderica's name no longer appears there, so she's probably at Round Table.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner.
It's okay, I knew.
Isn't this place impressive though?
Yes.
The Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for my own.
Let's give her a purpose.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's out your arms.
This is just for the sake of experimentation. Okay. Oh, right. We should talk to him about Roderica.
Back already?
Yes.
No matter. The girl you brought here.
Yes?
She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade.
Mm-hmm.
But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Yes.
I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
It's a good plan.
Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. So, I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Back already?
Yes.
No matter. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
Brother, it's what she
refuse to
said.
believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Kind of reminds me of like the blacksmith in Dark Souls 2.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Alright. Alright, I mean, he was quick. I just rested at the table a minute ago, and now she's all taught.
Well, where have you been? I took you for dead. No matter, lay out your arms. I spoke with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
She has a gift for spirit tuning.
Good.
So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago.
Who was it?
It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Okay. So there is... Let's go back to the shack where we met her. She gave us a gift. Very kind of her. And Rampart Tower. It's pretty wholesome. Now, will this torch be enough to keep the dogs away from me? Or am I gonna regret this? Tune in to find out. Away! Away! Nice. It worked. We got our girl Nefeli ready in the wings, but we'll give it a try without her.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred.
Bro, you have too many
Deliver me
fingers.
unto greater heights. Well, lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
I believe you. Oh, well, that was my bad. It has pretty good posture damage. Alright, I'm playing kind of like shit. Gross. Like, I don't know why he did that. Like, I don't think I was specifically attacking his one of his left arms. He chose to do that.
Lend me thy strength.
He was looking for an excuse to get the dragon hand. Okay. Chill, brother. Alright, that was our last heal.
I am the Lord of all that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Nice. Yeah, let's get those up.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it.
Thank you.
Feel it.
Thank you.
Feel my bloody wrath.
It was a little scuffed, but a win is a win. Hey, buddy. You want to take a break from stomping his head?
This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
His breath is a little intense. Ooh, the bandit boots might go. And we got the buckler. And the non-spiky castus. I don't know how I feel about the string tying the boots. Looks a little improvised. Alright. Suzanne, should we go to Liurnia? Or should we go to the underground? It's an important decision. So we have the Siofra well over here. And we have Liurnia. What are we thinking? Hello, person I've never met before.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shibriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
So, we have a yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm.
Hello? Would you donate them on a pill, and when I eat one of the... Oh, now I can feel you are most kind. May the blessing...
Okay.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human.
Ah, how could I forget
You
such a
helped me
sweet
before
face?
And retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Oh, please.
So we don't have much to adjust yet. So there's this thing here we have to grab. Might as well grab it. Yeah, that's one of the cooler things about this game is the map. Like, if you see something on it, it's probably an actual thing. Grab some mushrooms for my fire pot addiction. Alright. I believe we have 2 paintings. And this is the one that we picked up, the Stormveil. I don't remember the exact spot, just that it's somewhere around here. Is it down here? No, I don't think so. I know it wasn't down there. We have a message. More messages. That's good. There we go. I feel you, my dude. We've got a bird. Let's go underground. Butt slam. We need this. It's not actually called the butt slam, but that's how I know it in my heart. You know, I forgot. There is a thing we have to do. We have to actually get that grace activated. Let's get the, what's it called? The grace, and we'll go and activate the great rune. This was one of the coolest things when I first discovered it. Just like, how deep am I going? And then realizing it was a whole ass another area. Alright, we've got the grace. One of the things I like about the music here is that it sounds almost like a western with the tolling of the bells. Impaling Strike. Very good for posture damage. Hey, why are you sunk, bro? So, one of my favorite things about the golems is that they do friendly fire. And it was thanks to this guy and his exploding arrows that the other guy got knocked down. And it was thanks to the second guy that the first guy got knocked down, like, the second time. Excellent. Ash of War Scarab. Double excellent. Pretty good Ash of War. To make me feel... Let's see, how many attributes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5 is 40. So it's like being 40 levels higher. Even if they are, like, distributed.
Are you that new Tarnished?
I guess so.
You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Fingers are creepy as all hell.
Well, remember, okay.
Yeah.
And I will the finger.
So do we want the little dragon fist that we can't use, or the axe that we can't use? We'll worry about that later.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
I don't recall you ever getting a great rune, Gideon.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli, we met at Stormveil. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard.
Yes.
Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Yet.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Ensha's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
Did he, name himself leader?
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Okay, see you out there.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need? Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormveil, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it. As you
Thanks,
might have
Rogier.
guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. the misshapen corpse under Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree. Long someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from us, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
What exactly did he do to the corpse? A lot of death here. Damn it. Tried for the parry, didn't work. Try again. Maybe I should just try hitting him. Hey, you guys know there's a dangerous guy downstairs? Yeah, that's what I should have just done with him from the beginning. All right. Du kissed Herba. Thank you, thank you. He's a tough fella, but if you avoid getting hit and hit him more, it's not too bad. Weird, but we take it. I wasn't actually planning on fighting all of them. I was just gonna ride past them, but... something in me decided. Ow. Are you Bubble Boy? He is Bubble Boy. That was on me. Alright, we got the rainbow stones. Worth it. Oh, yep, there is a thing. At the end, I think? No? Maybe? No. There's a thing on the different, the other underground place. Bubbles. Hell yeah. What is up with Miyazaki and centipedes? So let's think about that. If you remember, in Dark Souls 1 there was the centipede demon. That's probably the most unrelated one. DS2, there wasn't too much centipede stuff, but DS2 was DS2 and was only like kinda a little bit directed by Miyazaki during the DLCs, but not during the main game. DS3, not too much into the centipedes, but then we get to Bloodborne. Bloodborne, if you recall the vermin, so there's the League of Confederates or whatever. And the vermin that you get from defeating bosses in co-op look like centipede that you have to crush. And now, let's go over to Sekiro, where the rejuvenating waters infest you with centipedes, and that's how you get immortality. And here we've got some more centipedes. Yeah. Oh no, we can't have Torrent come in here. I know this. Maybe it's not like every game, but you know, it feels like it's a lot of centipedes. Ooh. I think this one's here specifically so that you can see that lighting up and make that connection. Hell yeah. Inverted Hawk. Band of the Hawk reference? Who knows? One strong. And... guys hit pretty hard. Thanks for the bones. Fur leggings. Apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, He hit the flow. So what's cool about this is that that's basically the Bloodborne backstab, where you have to do a fully charged strong, and then it opens up the parry or the riposte. Ah, you remember that song? Good times. I remember there was that time in the early 2000s where that song was just it was always coming on. Nice. It was a good time. So you notice how how my sword stuns the crap out of them. It's one of the reasons why it's so good. No, you'd think they'd notice fires turning on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to re-listen to that. See if it was really worth it to have it playing on every club. Shorty got low, 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 low. I was gonna leave you stupid squid alone. You brought this bottle. Smithing stone 3s, worth it. See, I used to drop down from above, and then I'd have to climb this again. And then I realized, you know, I really don't have to do that. You just climb up with the horse and we'll be fine. We have something up here? Yes, we do.
Oh, a customer.
Yes. Soap. I'll take one. Okay, the cured meats, okay. Soap, oil pot, roped oil pot, okay. And then... let's see if we can buy the other two. And then this. Yeah, let's see if we can buy that.
Goodbye. Till...
Soap in this economy? I think not. So, yeah, my philosophy is if I run into a merchant, I don't want to have to go back to him, because I'm probably gonna, like the important things, like, I might forget to get them. So I'd rather just get them. Oh, he's coming straight for me. Oh, I just got your message, and that sounds painful. Let's... Okay, we've got the torch, so we should be, me and the animals, we're friends. So, the reason I go take care of those guys first is I'm not sure if they have bows, but if I'm down here and they're up there, they're probably gonna see me, and if they have bows, they're gonna make getting that beetle difficult. So I don't even want to risk it. Good news is, since we have the torch, we don't have to worry about them. Which works out, because normally I take care of the rats with a bow. Dynasty. Dynasty. Yeah. I shall take a look at what you sent. After we clear. Because I'm thinking that once we wrap up the underground, that's a good place to end the stream. Oh hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We've been doing good. Took out Margit and Godric on the first try. To be fair, it wasn't my first try, but it was the first try for this character. Yeah, I hope you have a good one and your recording goes well. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about getting the grace up there yet. I mean, the riding the elevator up. Oh, that was bad. Got stun locked. Oh. You got me. Son of a bitch got me. Guess he was the one doing the stun locking. Well, it's a good thing we got this grace. Oh, nice. Okay, that was my own fault. I unequipped the beast repellent torch. So the rats became enemies again. could be worse. I could be in the position where I'm getting hit by arrows. It's that one guy. That one guy is tough. That it is. I love the look of this place. YOLO. Let's pop one. So apparently, you can turn Torrent around with the telescope. Yeah, it's like one of those Starry Night projectors that you can put in your bedroom, so that it looks like you have a bunch of stars in your ceiling. That's what that's like. I guess we don't really have to worry about those two fellas. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Oh no, lightning bolts! That's how I deal with the lightning balls. Yeah, it's just like the other one. Oh yeah, lava lamps are great. Definitely worth having. I also like plasma balls, but they can cause interference to your electrical equipment. Son of a bitch. What are you aiming at? Was it worth it? At first I was killing them because I had to. Now I just do it for the love of the game. Nice. You'll know it when you see it. Alright, we got the horn power activated. Yeah, I know. They're great. Nice, stone sword key. To add to our collection of stone sword keys. Yes, only mildly. So what happens is that there's the glass ball, and the electricity doesn't actually flow through the glass ball, so you're not actually getting shocked by the really high voltage. But just because the electricity isn't flowing through doesn't mean that you can't create a charge differential. So what ends up happening, and that's kind of like the whole concept of capacitive touch, where there's a where you touch it, the voltage is different from where you're not touching it, and that difference in voltage is what makes the electricity want to flow there. No, my problem with it is that it causes interference with like stuff like Wi-Fi or whatnot when it's on. But otherwise, it's very fun. It doesn't actually electrify you unless you like bust it open. I don't recommend you bust it open. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Yeah, we died a couple of times, but we did the circuit. We got all of the fireplaces. Let's go talk to the big reindeer with a sword. So how are we doing on somber? 1s and 2s. Okay. So, I love the music in this boss fight, but for the life of me, I can't find it in, like, the OST. I don't know what it's called. Okay. Good fight. Good fight. Should be able to get a couple of levels from that. One level. Let's see. 1400. If we pop 1400. Thank you, thank you. Okay, if we pop more than 1400. Alright, you say that, but we're gonna go to the hard area. And now it's gonna get rough. Bye. First things first. Quest for the giant bubble. It is both a very good and kinda shit spell. Very good in terms of damage. Kinda shit because, well, it's a giant slow-moving bubble. But it's a bubble, so you know that's pretty cool. Okay, that was my bad. Yeah, I can see that. That was my bad. I did not read the room. Nice. Dragon halberd. Hell yeah. Can we use the dragon halberd? And if not, what do we need? Well, we can use it. We can use it. We might use it, because dragon halberd is pretty awesome. It's time. We were a little bit weaker when we started the stream. We're a little bit stronger now. Oh, he is staring at me. Ah. Hello. Welcome aboard. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Though, unfortunately, I'm still kind of a low level for this guy. And he stomped me pretty good. There is no room for mistakes here. Ah, yes, good times. We'll do it again. So we did Stormveil earlier. We just finished Siofra River. And we are getting a little close to wrapping things up for today. Oh, god damn. Oh, I love this game. But it can be tough. Like right now, for this area actually has like almost endgame scaling. So pretty much any attack is gonna one-shot me. So don't judge the rest of the game based on this encounter. Well, the story itself is kind of interesting. Because the way these games are, it's more of a non-story. You kind of experience it. It's purely experiential. You're going through the journey, meeting different people, and they all have their own motivations as to what they want to achieve. Okay, let's... So I'd say it's closer to a premise than a story. Thank you. God damn it. That was my fault. I committed myself to that second hit. That was not the move. Oh, me, I've been playing since the game came out, but this is my first time actually streaming the game. So interestingly enough, the actual day that the game came out, I broke a rib skiing. It was good times. So I was going down a hill, and the problem was that it was both drizzling, like very light rain, and but it was also below freezing, so I just lost a lot of traction. And I remember that day, I was like, you know what? What was I thinking going out skiing when I should have stayed home and played Elden Ring? That's how I remember it. So, streaming-wise, I've been doing this and Minecraft. I already did Dark Souls 1 and 2. At some point I'll get to Dark Souls 3, but I have some issues to resolve with my streaming setup. Okay, we'll do a slow circle. You know, understandable. Let's drink some flask. You know, I haven't played it, but I hear it's good. So I do kind of want to look into the God of War series. Yeah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. Alright. Those were practice. Those were practice. Alright. Let's make a few more pots. Maybe. I mean, you can ask. That doesn't mean I'll answer, but you are free to ask. Alright. We got him. 91,000. Not right now. Where's the kid? Come on. See? Look at that. Plenty of life to spare. Oh, and Speckles came by to visit. Yes. We're not gonna have that discussion right now. Well, we got a few souls from that. And what we can do is that we can put in this guy, Opaline Hardtear, because Opaline Hardtear is a good one. And let's put in a few more levels. So I learned this trick while watching like speedrunners. What they'll do is that they'll go here and they'll hit the wall, and that is supposed to make the bats fly over there. But maybe it didn't do anything, or maybe, well, you know what? I think it worked for some of them, because I did not get too horribly maimed on the way to the ladder. Look at that. I only had to use one flask. Let's change to something like that. And these guys have a lot of health. Oh, look at that. 1100 a pop. And he drops Smithing Stone 3s. I can come here to turn my weapons into +9s. That is why we have kick on the dagger. Pretty sure there's a guy here, but maybe he doesn't show up. So maybe I have to go this way. If I go this way, okay, we have that guy showing up. Ooh, 5k. And now we've got this person. Speckles has decided her time has come. Okay. I should have been watching out for the kick. That one was on me. Alright. Let's change to our beast repellent torch. Because we are friends with the animals. Except for bats. Me and my homies hate bats. Was there a ladder? Yeah, there's a ladder. Well, you know, there's a difference between real-life bats and dogs and From Software bats and dogs. So, I think that distinction needs to be made. Unless, of course, you're talking about loving From Software bats, in which case I'd be questioning. Okay, yeah, let's grab the Grace over here. And next time, we are gonna be diving into Liurnia. Liurnia is a pretty big place. But yeah, it's alright. I'm sure we can have some fun there. Strange, but I like it. Millicent is not doing too well. I have the feeling that Liurnia will eventually lead us back to Caelid. Thank you, thank you. So for so I might stream a bit tomorrow. We'll see. I'll send you a notification either way. Just in case. I'm thinking of tackling Liurnia. As you can tell, we're in pretty good shape. I don't think we've missed anything so far. Like anything that we've missed, like we haven't officially started Caelid. We've only like gone in there to do like some things, but we haven't like properly officially started Caelid. So I'm not too worried about the things we haven't finished there. Instead, it's... Man, the weather kind of sucks. Otherwise, I'd be like, wow, look at how beautiful Liurnia is. And it's like, nah, it just looks like cloudy, foggy ass. But once it clears up, Liurnia is beautiful. Alright. Take care of yourself. And we shall continue tomorrow. And remind me at some point. I gotta show you some of my other characters.